Hi, everybody. Can you guys see me and hear me all right? Am I here? Did I show up on time? Not really sure. Having issues with reading my clock. So I'll be a few minutes and then I'll say hi to everybody so I don't miss people. Last time I missed people. Okay, you guys can hear me good. All right, sweet. All right. It's Sunday evening. Have we had a good weekend? Oof, it's the beginning of another week tomorrow, guys. I don't know. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for Monday. Oof. Ta-da. And I ate dinner before I came on, so I don't have to worry about food. I hope you guys already had supper. Everybody's still piling in here. I wonder if I should work on my KFC kit. What do you think? What's the general consensus? Should I work on KFC? All right, I'm gonna pop out the chat. Let's see who's all here. Was it chicken? No, Mr. Bailey, it was not chicken. I had lasagna. I made myself a lasagna. I made my parents a lasagna, and we ate our lasagna, and it was so tasty. So now I have a full tummy. Oh, fried chicken, that does sound very, very good. Oh no. Not the chicken. Don't start with the chicken. All right, guys, let's see who all's here. Never mischief. I'm a very, very good girl. Never up to any mischief. It's a misleading title. It's clickbait. There you go. I got you with the clickbait. You just never know. All right, so who do we have in here? We have Almar Anthony Dodge, Dave BNSF Inscale, Derail Daryl, Bolts Bailey Mall Railroad. Hi, buddy. Happy Valley Hobbies, Joe Rader, Black Rock Central Railroad, John Baniki. Do I did I just butcher your name? I apologize. John Nutful, Curly Express Dwight, myself, of course, because you can't have the show without me tonight, at least. Robert Darby, I hope your knee's feeling better. Ron Moen, Schuylkill River Valley, who I'm subbing in for. Split Rock, Ola, Tennessee River Union Railroad, howdy. Wigwag, Wigwag. That's your new nickname. We're gonna start calling you Wigwag because apparently I cannot pronounce it. So 3 dubs. We're just gonna stay with 3 dubs. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Welcome everybody. I truly appreciate you guys all being here. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I just said Wigwag. That is like phenomenal for me. So how's everybody been? How's everybody been doing? It's been 2 weeks since I did my last show. 4 fried chickens and a Coke. Like 4 whole chickens or 4 pieces of chickens, 3 dubs. Like what? What exactly was happening there? Oh my goodness. Oh, 4 fried chickens. I need to know. I need to know what's going on there. I have to have that answer. So how's everybody? Did you guys know that what is it? Walters is having a contest and it just started a few days ago. And I've been kicking it around and thinking about perhaps participating in the contest. I mean, granted, if I'm going to do it, I have to pull the trigger and do it now. Hey, Artie, how's it going? Trackside Mike, how's it going? Fire Axe, welcome. That's a new name I do not recognize. Hope I didn't miss anybody else. I get like hysterical blindness. I don't see everything. Yeah, so Walters is doing a contest. I've kind of been kicking it around. It's kind of interesting. You have to do a four, basically like a diorama. Well, not a diorama. I guess like a modular, where it's like 4 foot by 2 foot. I don't know if I have the correct terminology, but I'm thinking about doing it. It started the first of this month, so March 1st, and it goes through July 1st. Ray, I don't know if I said hello to you. Have you loaded a sound chip of the ghost chickens in the sky? Make it play every time the train goes by. Oh, Ray, oh my gosh. Yes, that would be. Oh my God, that would be the best thing for. Yes, I'm gonna have to like really think about that. That is a very, very good idea. Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. Best suggestion already. Um, Anyways, anybody heard of that? Anybody? I gotta put this up here because that's fantastic. If you guys don't know what Chickens in the Sky is, you have to check out that song. It's just ridiculously fun. You'll appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Did I get everybody? The thing is like flying by. It's like whoop 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 whoop. It's like helicopter blades. I don't know what's happening. So what else? Oh, Grandpa Wales, JD was number one in here. As soon as my show went public this afternoon, or should I say this morning, JD was the first one in. So he was the cookie, and it was Snickerdoodle because Robert Darby was asking what the cookie was. So I figured I'd go with something crazy. Snickerdoodle. So yeah, Robert Darby was number two, and after that, the whole chat cleared out. So I don't know who came in after that, but yeah. So do you guys? What is the last computer? Are you having computer problems? Right. Man, computers are great when they work. They're not so great when they don't work. What's up with that? Okay, so Heath. Heath, I don't know if I said hi to Heath. Hello, Heath. Welcome. Yes, the NMRBO 2023 contest. We've done it for a few years. James Brazel keeps getting second place. Maybe this will be his year. Maybe this will be his year. I saw the thing that he built last year, and it was really, really cool. So maybe this year he'll get first. There's a couple of states that can't participate for whatever contest laws or something in their states. I think Colorado, Maryland. I don't remember what the third one was. Can't participate. Seems kind of fun. And there was one of the kids has a water pour doohickey. It has a water pour doohickey you're supposed to do. And I thought it might be a smart idea for me to practice on that and then do it on my layout. Because my layout, I've got quite a distance for water. So Artie is like saying something. What are you saying to me, Artie? Get behind a chat. Be 20 minutes behind a chat. Everything's going. Nisi. Rick wants me to hit the like button on my computer. I don't want to smash my computer. Oh, okay, okay. Well, you could like just tap it lightly, just a little light tap, a love tap, perhaps. Just get that in there. A hickey. It's a doohickey. Just a straight hickey. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I should probably say hi to my parents too. Hi, mom and dad. I'm sure they're here in the background somewhere. Yep. All right. So you guys want to see my KFC build? Because I actually did it. I went ahead and finished it because actually trying to do stuff like I gotta give props to everybody that like builds stuff live because that's gonna take some practice. Uh, that is hard to focus and keep concentrated on what you're trying to do. And I'm horrible at reading instructions. I need visual aids. So I read the instructions multiple times on the kit and was afraid to dive into it because of the panels. The panels that hold the glass windows. You're supposed to put two panels together, and then the glass like slides in the little gap that's there. And I could not figure out obviously two panels go together, but I couldn't figure out which two panels went together for like what 2 weeks ago. So for the duration of 2 weeks, just about, every day I would read the instructions for that section and would completely blonde out. I could not figure out how to determine what two things went together. And then I don't know, like a light bulb clicked on, and I saw that the numbers were the same. However, some of them had the letter A on them. So that meant obviously the two numbers matched up. So, what would seem easy and straightforward, apparently, I mean, who needs that? Yeah, I don't have a dirty mind. I have a weathered mind with some decals, some rub-on decals. I wonder what my decals would say. Okay, that's just going down a bad spot. Hey, Kyle Stevens, welcome, welcome, welcome. Did I miss anybody else different coming in? Do you hear two of me? Is there an echo? I don't hear two of me, but I don't hear me. Anyone? All right, John says only one of me. So come on, Dwight. You know you want to hear me twice. So Joe Rader says kind of screwy. Really? Let me try that. No echo, but adjust your mic down. Like, you mean the volume, or do you mean the distance to my face? Hey, Santa Fe Bob, how's it going? Oh, don't worry about running late. As per usual, I'm tinkering around over here. So, yeah, what you tell me is turning down on a mic. It's like backwards. All right, how about that? Mic should be closer to mouth. My mic is not getting any closer to my mouth. It's behind my, what is this thing? This thing? What is that called? Monitor. It's behind the monitor. It's in the same spot it's always been. I haven't moved anything or changed anything around. Okay, Dwight says it sounds better. All right. Anything to make me sound better, I'll take it. See, 3 dubs is there for me. It's the monitor. Next week, colors. Yeah, sure. Okay, Artie. Yes, it's the mirror. I'll be brushing my hair. I'll be sitting here brushing my hair. Too funny. All right, so let me show you my KFC kit. If I can push the correct buttons, there it is. So here it is in all its glory. You can see inside of it, kind of, sort of. My trash cans, the bucket, of course, the sign, side, the front, parking spaces. I really got lucky because this kit, I think Anthony from Georgia Sunbelt was saying that he had to paint all the stuff, and I didn't have to paint anything. I mean, I'll have to do weathering to it because like it still looks like fresh plastic, but I mean, other than that. So just before I changed my camera thing, so this, I kept the roof separate so that if I want to like paint this black for putting lighting and stuff in, or if I want to add any sort of mini prints or something like that, I could do that. So I didn't want to be locked in to not be able to get into it. So right now it's a little loosey goosey on the backside because the trim. But other than that, yeah, once I figured out that these little brown panels, the way they worked, all of a sudden it all made sense. So, yeah, at that rate, who knows? All right, let me push a button again. Oh, I'm back. Don't get too scared. I'm here. Hey, Tim, how's it going? I know. It's like all of a sudden it's 8 o'clock at night. It's crazy. And yet, if you had nothing going on and you're just sitting around, like time just seems to like go on forever. But when you got stuff to do, it's crazy. Thank you, Santa Fe Bob. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's kind of cute. I always wanted one, and it's funny because I keep seeing them being sold on eBay in different places for like $20 and $30. So my $6 deal, and it came with a lot of extra pieces, which was strange. Well, I guess it's not strange, but it's the first kit that I've gotten that has a ton of extra pieces, a lot of duplicates. It needs more chickens. I got to get the chickens. Did we determine if Mini Prince has the chickens? I know they just did the whole line of roadkill. But I haven't gone and looked yet to see. Caboose 121, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, customers, exactly. So I thought maybe I'd put some people inside of there. Maybe some tables and stuff like that. Hey, George, what's going on? So, anyways, I was pretty excited to get that done. I thought about working on it like tonight, but then I realized it would be like a what do we have like 6 hour unboxings? It'd be like a 6 year building of a kit that should just snap together. So I just said, nah, I'll just do it and get it done. But anyways, yup. And I'm very, very excited because Wigwag has been super gracious and he is sending me a set of 2 crossing sheds from Foscale Models. I'm very excited. I have never built any wooden kits, and he had mentioned a show or so ago about a kit that he had built. I don't know if it was Foscale. I don't think so. Anyways, I wrote down the thought. I thought I had properly written down the right name, and I went to look for it and couldn't find it. And of course, like everything else, 6 months later, I realized I had I'd written down the wrong stuff, and so I found it, and then I reached out to him because I was like, that looks a little bit more going on there than I think I'm ready to do yet, but we'll see. So I'm excited. So he said that it should be here by Tuesday, and according to the USPS, it should be here on Tuesday. So I'm kind of excited. What is that? Jay Keen's. That's it. And that is a cool looking kit. When I first went to look for it, I was looking because it's a craftsman kit. Am I correct in the assumption that if it's a wood kit that you call it a craftsman kit? Is that how that goes? So I was looking up the term craftsman kits, and there was no J. Keen supply. And I thought, oh, it's probably just an outdated. They retired it. You can't get it anymore. And then Antique Rose Antiques. Somehow I found that in my notes, looked that up, and then went, oh, look, there's J. Keen Supplies. So, yeah. So I felt bad, 3Dubs, because you had reached out to me about it, and then I never said anything. Well, it was because I couldn't find it, but I did it. So, so, I figured out dinner. So I guess I can't help you guys figure out dinner. And I just showed you KFC. So I guess you guys are all on your own for that. The weather. Now we can quickly talk about the weather because I don't know about you guys, but we've been lucky down here. It's just been pollen and sun, so we're good. But I know some of you guys have been getting snow. I know Lynn McCurdy, who is probably packing up his modular stuff from the train shows at this weekend. He even got snow where he's at. So that's crazy. That's it. That's it. That's it. Irish Rose Antiques is also from Railroad Kits. That's the name of the place. Railroad Kits. I like came at it from I got there. It just took me a little bit longer. So did anybody answer that question? Is that true that a craftsman kit is a wooden? It's because it's made out of wood. So you're like it's laser cut, I guess, and so you're actually having to put it together. Hey, Sidetrack 77, welcome, welcome, welcome. Artie's melting. Oh, yeah, no. We're supposed to have a cold front. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I don't know if George will get any of it down where he's at, but yeah, we're supposed to get a cold front. Italian dinner, yummy. Nice. Am I behind in the chat? Bear with me. A custom? What is this? I got some custom Walker's wood kits on order. Nice. Okay, Dave, thank you, thank you, thank you. Dave BNSF, craftsman means board by board construction to me. Okay, so you're actually building it. There's no plastic involved because you're cutting and doing the thing. All right. Yeah, I was looking at the yeah, I'm full of paperwork these days. I printed out the Golden Spike application for the NMRA, and my phone is blowing up. Hold on a second. Am I getting yelled at? Let's see if I'm getting yelled at. Hang on. Nope, I'm not getting yelled at. Oh, okay. I'm not getting yelled at, so that's positive. Okay. So I printed off the paper for the achievement program for the NMRA, and they say the easiest one to do is the Golden Spike Award. Yep, Golden Spike time. So, and I guess a lot of people have gotten their master model railroader and don't have the Golden Spike. And apparently, once you have reached the status of MMR, you can't get the Golden Spike. So I went ahead and printed out the paperwork, and I thought I was like really set, like I was golden. I thought that I have the rolling stock and I have the structures, but now I'm not so sure because it says that you have to display 6 units of rolling stock. Either they're scratch built, which I know means you like made that from scratch, obviously. Craftsman kits or super detailed commercial kits. So craftsman kit. So so a blue box kit's not gonna fly. That's what I'm. Ooh, my hair was bad. So a blue box kit's not gonna fly, right? Split Rock. It can't. I was thinking commercial kit, like blue box kit, but they're more like the blueprints where it's a little bit more detail going on. Box of sticks with blueprints. What is this? A box of sticks with blueprints. Oh no. Oh, that I'm starting to sweat just thinking about that. Oh my goodness. That's like precise. Okay, wait. I got the wrong one. Sorry. Where's it at? Models presented for Golden Spike are not judged. Right. It's just a matter you have to do it. They're not giving you points on. There's no point system. It's either you did it or you didn't do it. But can I get away with just like submitting blue box kits that I built? No. Blue box is fine. You just need to add details and remove the cast on stuff. So the cat. Okay, what's the cast? Forgive me. I don't know what that means. All right, so I can just add stuff. John's back. Hi, John. 999. Scooby, you have Bob with you. Okay, who's Scooby? Who is Scooby Doo? Every once in a while, I see you guys calling out somebody Scooby. Who is Scooby? Yeah, Gold Spike is pass fail. You just show you can do more. Oh, flashing. All right, so like you would. Oh, okay. Apparently, Mr. Nisi thinks I need to wear my hat, so I will wear my hat. Hey, I'm like Carol from Caboose Stop Hobbies. All right, so a blue box kit car. I can do it. Okay, so the ones I already have. All right, so flashing. So Ray's saying the flashing, which is what you. Okay. Yeah, I'm like all in my brain. Heath, you're right. The hardest part is understanding what you need to do to get the certificates. And you know what's funny is that I gotta hide a comment. So our region, if that's the correct terminology, is kind of behind. Like, I don't want to be that person that's like, I can do better, because I can't do better. I mean, don't complain unless you're ready to fix it. I don't know where to start with it. But going on the website for our area, for the Sunshine region, a lot of the information for my specific Western division is just lacking information and it's behind. And then I found out that the person that would be my direct contact doesn't exist. So it's kind of like, yeah. So that's kind of frustrating. What did he say? So I said, yeah, okay. Yeah. Like handrails and plastic replaced with wire. Oh, all right. That's a good question. Poor Split Rock, our master model railroader. It's gonna get hit with 1,000 questions. And what kind of wire? What kind of wire would you replace it with? That's another question I have too. Like, do we use piano wire? And yeah, it's like a what do you call it, a waterfall of questions? Because if you do wire, piano wire, um, I've never even looked at piano wire. I just have heard of it. So is there different gauges? Is that a correct question, or is piano wire just simply one size does the job? Yeah, Scooby, please stand up. Who is Scooby? I need this question answered. Okay, what is this? In Canada, Junica wood kits would be craftsman kits, I bet. Okay. Oh, I got way behind. I went down the rabbit hole. All right, what's this? It is not the flashing. Use a flat blade X-Acto, scrape off the cast on handrails, and replace them with wire. Drill holes and glue them in. It does not have to be a good job. Yeah, but when they like go and they're like looking at the gold spike and you just like slap something together, like you don't want to look like you just slapped it together. Like in kindergarten where you're like, look what I did. Look at my beautiful blob of crud. Like my mom has a Christmas ornament that goes on the Christmas tree every year, and I made it in second grade, and it was in the 70s. And we all know what the colors were in the 70s. I mean, you're talking brown and orange. And my teacher thought it was a good idea to make a snowflake using brown and orange glitter. And it just looks like a blob of, well, it's not good. And I love my mom, but she puts it on the tree. It's just horrible. So I don't want to hand in the brown and orange blob. I want it to look I want it to look good because I also want this stuff on my layout. It's not like if whatever I do, I want it on my layout. Even if it's a shelf queen for a month or 6 months or a year, like I want to look at that and be like, I want to put that back on my layout. Use it. Hey, Possum Bayou's in the house. What's up? Ooh, somebody went to a train show. Did somebody get some good deals? Did you see anything cool? Inquiring minds want to know. Wait, so is Possum Bayou, Scooby? Yeah, I've been very fortunate that Split Rock has reached out to me and he is offered to answer all of my questions. The problem that I'm running into is half the time I don't know what the questions are I want to ask. So like right now, I just got like all these questions like just popped into my head. See, you guys are like therapy. You guys are like the best, like free therapy. Just come on here. Don't know what the problem is, and I work through it. It's great. See, poor Rick, he gets stuck with me because that's what happens. Like, Rick, I don't know what to do. All right, what is this? I'm trying to get me to join. Not sure if anyone knows Dave Gunn. He is a friend of mine and has been trying to get me to join the NMRA. I gotta be honest with you. I think it's worth it. I joined originally a few years ago, and then I didn't really do much with it. I was like, yeah, I joined it. Now I'm like I'm important. I'm part of the club, and then kind of just didn't do anything with it. But now I'm like scouring the videos and I'm scouring the website for just information. And the only frustrating thing too is that I'm noticing there's not really anything close by me as far as clubs go. There was, I believe, a club, and then I believe the Showstopper hit, and they may have disbanded. So I'm not real sure about that one. Like their last posts were from 2020. Piano wire is hard to cut. Ooh. Well, I mean, I'm up for a challenge. It does come in different diameters. All right, so it is different sizes. Okay. So yeah, I'm behind. I know I'm really, really behind, but I'm like actually trying to read. You see, this is Scooby. So George is Scooby. Okay. All right. I won't call you Scooby because I'm not one of the cool kids. I don't want to be calling you Scooby, and you're like, why are you calling me Scooby? I just needed to know. It does come in different drivers. Just as I grabbed a piano wire to make some chain link fence, lol. Great minds think alike, Tennessee River. Well, I mean, just trying to be positive. I didn't know. Kyle, the train show was a blast. So Rusty had a good time at the train show. Burnt orange shag carpet. Oh no, we didn't have burnt orange. We had it was green. It was green with like brown undertones. Yep. I get a participation award. I got an award. Is it Fragile? I'm so excited. I got a participation reward. What does this say? Now, this is like kindergarten. You're not proving you can build a contest one, right? You're proving you have moved beyond model railroading 101. So, what's model railroading 101? I just showed up and said I'm doing it. All right, so I'll get a participation award. Okay. All right, that takes some pressure off. I don't know. I feel like you show your stuff and you're like, this is the best I can do, and they're just like, that's great. That's so great. You have to show you can do more than use SnapTrack. Take cars and engines out of the box and use pre-made structures and scenery. I got you. Okay. Yeah, I'm not using SnapTrack. Although SnapTrack is a lot easier. That's the reason why I call it SnapTrack, because you put it together to snap. See the Discord details. I'm counting on it. I'm counting on it. That's too funny. Everybody's telling me. I was asking y'all, and nobody was saying nothing. And now it's like cacophony of, I got it. George, Scooby Doo. What is this? Someone needs to have a video chat. Do I seem lost, Thomas? I mean, oh, what did Rusty bought some Trainworks trailers and 3 T-Track modules. Ran in-scale trains all day today. Man, that does sound like fun. Very cool. Yes, he is. Yeah, for like $19.99, I think it's like 6 months. You can give it like a trial run. The whole thing is to meet other people. I think that's the thing, is to like to branch out and meet people, hopefully like closer to you, so you can get together and do things like operations. Because now I'm like getting intrigued with operations. I don't feel so intimidated by it. As long as they give me an easy job, they don't give me some crazy like I gotta build some 100-car freight train. And cars are all over the place, and I'm trying. I want like a little passenger train, not car. Oh, let's see. And that is called being graded, evaluated, judged, etc. Yeah, it's just been a while since I've been in school. Can't learn if you don't mess up. Mm-hmm. Yep, cheerleaders are important. You guys are great cheerleaders. What is this? Huge problem you'll have if you cannot get to your AP chair, then you'll have a very hard time actually getting your certificates. You have to go through your division. Yeah, I know. It's funny because North Florida, that person is like, they've got a whole, like, they're like, because it took me a hot minute to figure out. I, I mean, obviously I live on West Coast, but I've noticed in some of the things that what you think would be Well, we know what assume gets you. And so I want to double check. And there was no, like, this is our region. And the North Florida person is like, we're from this point to that point, and that point to that point, and all parts in between. And this is who I am, and this is what we do, and this is who you contact. I'm like, that's what I think that is something that the whole organization needs help with. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do that. And who am I? Hey, you're not doing this right. I'm just nobody. Last time for a couple of fellows that follow me on YouTube. Nice. Exactly. You get out what you put into it. Even though I sit here and I say that there's a club that was close by that's probably now defunct, and perhaps the person that's in charge of our region doesn't exist right now because they're in transition. I still feel like I've gotten more out of it because I've actually taken the time to get into it. And through them, I found the Women in Model Railroading group, which is a SIG, a special interest group. So I found them. So I've already got more from it in the last few months than I did before. And that's because I've actually made the effort. If you don't make the effort, you get nothing. Well, I mean, it's like with everything else in life. You don't put the effort, you got nothing. Just sometimes we need a reminder. Boop, 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 boop. You know what, Carol? I thought it was you, and I was going to ask you how your conch fritters were, but then I got sidetracked. I forgot to ask you. So, yes. I hope your conch fritters were good. A Dremel will cut the piano wire. Oh, I'm afraid of that, though. I'm afraid like things will go pew, pew, pew. And that's a pew, pew I don't want. So Dwight is the tuna can. Okay. Everybody's got these nicknames. Oh, and I can call George Scooby George or Florida Railroad Dog. Sweet. John's having a club train show in 2 weeks. Nice. Just build your kits for you in the YouTube community. We will like every one of them and not judge you. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about the last part, but yeah, no. Well, at the end of the day, I'm doing it for me. And I really want to get my master model railroader. Say that fast 3 times. You get a participation reward. I really want to do it. Really want to be able to look back on that and be like, I did that. Because I know I can do it. It's just getting past the whole intimidation factor. KFC kit and point. I got intimidated. I don't know why. All of a sudden, I'm reading the instructions. I'm very capable. I'm pretty intelligent. But as I'm reading the instructions, it's like everything just mushes together, and I can't seem to get past that point. So I feel like if I push myself to get the master model railroader, that would be a huge accomplishment. And that doesn't mean that you stop learning. I mean, my dad always said, when you stop learning, you're dead. Like we're always learning. It's just having to remind ourselves that we have to keep learning. Do, 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 do. All right, Artie, you take care. Apparently, he hit his computer too hard. Yeah, I mean, why not? Just go for it. What's the worst that can happen? And I was under the impression, but since I've like done more research and talked to more people, or at least listened to more people, that it is not like it's a one and done where you say I have all these papers that I've printed out. Say I go for the what is it? What is this? This paper in front of me. Oh my goodness. Oh, the author program for the Master Moderator. What if I go for that and I don't get all the points right away? Well, so what? You just keep chipping away at it. Keep chipping away at it. I gave myself 5 years. That was a year ago. And then I like restarted the whole process again. So maybe 5 years isn't necessarily a goal that is attainable. However, it doesn't mean that I can't get started on it. Hey, it's Mystic John. What's up? Rick's Railroad is saying, I use piano wire for my tortoise switch motors on my O scale layout. Nice. Hey, John. I don't remember if I said hi to you. Welcome. Yeah, I can do it. I know I can do it. I might do it kicking and screaming, but I can do it. Did I catch up to everybody? All right. Yeah, I got like in the all the way in the back, and then I got lost. I would be afraid to move my layout to a local mall. Like, that's terrifying. Like, does that mean you leave your engines and stuff overnight and things like? I guess you'd have to. I would be standing there the whole time. I mean, I don't have that much stuff, and I would be panic stricken because people just don't realize the cost of this stuff. They look at it and they see a toy, and they just don't understand. I've had people over to my house, and not the current layout, but the one I had before, which was a 4x8 table. I had people that would literally set their drinks on top of my layout and like manhandle my stuff. And finally, I just started saying to them, you realize that that was XYZ price. And then you just see like the dollar signs start kicking. And then they're just like, they put it back down. It's like, it's so rude. I don't go into your house and pick up your stuff. I don't put my sodas and all that stuff on your stuff. What's this? If you make a YouTube video and show, Rick's always on to me. I'm making a YouTube video. He just said to me last night, when are you making a YouTube video? And show how to do some modeling. Make a tree, weather, pour water, etc. That counts as author points. Really? All right. I didn't see that on the thing. Oh, I have a lot of questions because I don't even see that as an option. They got national publication, the NMRA national, the region, and then division and SIGs. I don't even see the YouTube video. So many questions. Hey, Ian, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This hat's driving me nuts. Usually this hat sitting on a giant Snoopy. It doesn't fit my big old head. If you can put the layout in an open store, then maybe. Yeah, I'd be a little nerve-wracked about that. A little scared. They gave us an unused space. We can close and lock the space. We will transfer our locos and rolling stock. Looking forward to exposure. Oh, okay. That seems a lot better. I would be. You get somebody with hands. Not so much. I'm not talking this about theft so much as just people just not being respectful of stuff. Spielberg, I did a clinic video for the club I belong to. Will that count? Yeah, I think it does. I think actually, I don't know if it. Yeah, I know that counts for something, but I don't know if it goes for author. But yeah. I think the hardest part is keeping track of it. So when you're doing something, you have to have proof that you've done it. You know, you have to, again, with the words, you have to, what's the word I'm looking for? Take pictures or whatever. You have to have proof that you're the one that's doing it, that you're not handing it off. Like, you know, like my dad, like I've given him some blue box kits and he's been working on them. It's like I'm giving them to dad. Those are separate from what I'm doing. So the point is like you have to be able to prove what it is you're doing. Dooby dooby doo. So Sparky is asking a question. Nisi J, what do you think of the group Women in Model Railroading? Has the group done much yet, or only a couple meetings so far? Actually, I was under the impression that January was the first Zoom meeting that they'd had, but apparently they had their first Zoom meeting back in October. I think right now it's just getting off the ground. There are people that are in there that are very talented. I think right now we're all just kind of getting to know each other. It's kind of an exciting opportunity um, to kind of branch out in a different direction and see people um, and what they're doing, getting different ideas. So I'm really excited for it. I can't wait to see where it's going to go. I know a lot of energy is being put into, forgive me, is it the Texas? Is it Texas? Well, there's the Greeley meet, and then there's a convention in Texas. So I know there's a lot of planning for going into that. So a lot of the people that are in it are talking about going to that kind of stuff. But I think right now everybody's just getting used to being in Zoom and talking. I feel like the last meeting I did a lot of talking. I was afraid maybe I said too much. You're going to kick me out. Get her out of here. She's mouthy. But it's really cool seeing what everybody's working on, hear what everybody's doing. Plus, it's a bunch of women, so it's kind of neat hearing the same problem exists, that we get stuck on the perfection issue, where we want to be perfect. We want to be perfect out of the box. And so we get stuck on the fact that we don't know how to do it, so that we don't do it because we want to be perfect when we do it. Yeah, there's like somebody in there from Soundtracks. And there's somebody in there. I don't remember what the other dealer was. There's a couple of women that have their own business to dealing with products for trains. All right, so Caboose is asking that question. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how that goes, because that'd be kind of cool. Thank you. This is my hat for my giant Snoopy, and Mr. Nisi decided I needed to wear it. I was gonna go to the Dollar Tree and get the ones with the like boingy boingy boingies, and then I forgot. What can I say? Small things amuse me. It doesn't take very much. So Sparky says he's been lurking. Yeah, hi Sparky. I don't remember saying hi to you. So you've been soaking it all in. I don't know what to think about that. I have a new nickname. I'm a Snoopy. Oh, I have so many Snoopies, it's ridiculous. Yeah, in fact, Mr. Nisi bought me a Snoopy Christmas train last year. I was so excited. I gotta be honest with you. Once you actually have the trains that we all have, and then you get the toy train, I was disgusted. I was so mad. The track doesn't click together. It has this like things that like come like this, and then they slip down in, and it's supposed to be in a circle. However, the things are doing all of this, and the train isn't doing all of that. I got really mad. So now it's just it's just there for looks. What is this? Does not count unless it's an NMRA run YouTube channel. So you could do a presentation of 1,000 people on a private channel and get nothing, or do a division clinic for 5 and it counts. Time to start doing clinics. Heath, what are you doing tomorrow? All right, all of you guys are coming to a clinic. Author Part C electronic publications. Oh, okay. Lots of paperwork. Yeah. Just, yeah. It's so frustrating. Yeah, people, they just have to touch everything. It doesn't matter what it is, they just have to touch everything. Okay, Split Rock says you can earn author points in non-NMRA publications and electronic media. Okay. Well, the Master Model Railroader has spoken. Oh, what's that group? I should tell Jamie Macon about it. The Women in Model Railroading? That's what it's called. Women in Model Railroading. And you can sign up for it through the NMRA. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, but you can go to their website, into the SIGs, find them, and then they'll send you an email. All right, I'm not digging that out. What is this? Being told that is being told to people that YouTube does not count. That's being told to me like. Whoa, whoa, whoa! It just jumped. One of the fellas here, wife, has a couple T-track models she did. She was at the show running today. Very, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to like reach out to the big cheese for the state because I'm interested. I feel like you copy these papers and they have all this information, but at the end of the day, it's quite vague. You need a MMR on speed dial. It's not live stream, but a dedicated video how to attach switch machines to Arduino. You earn points in the electronic clinic. Seems kind of cool. Earns credit at the same rate as published articles in region publications. Region publications. Oh, you get up to 4 points in the region publications, 2 to 4 points. Yeah. This, folks, is my partner in crime. Yep. Yeah, and Ian, they have a meeting once a month, or I say we have a meeting once a month on Zoom. And they always ask us to bring like some sort of a project to work on. Usually it's only like a few people talking and a lot of people are just listening, which is fine. And you can interject whenever. But it's kind of cool. They give you a email with a code to get in and all that kind of stuff. Right now, Michelle Kempema, with the stuff that she's got going on with the museum and with the Texas train convention and some other stuff she's got going on, she's probably going to be changing the Friday that we meet. So it might be a little wonky there, but yeah, not more the merrier, I say. Hey, Corey's here. All right, what is this? My wife is in the Women of Model Railroad. She is an MRA member as well. Nice. It's just right now it's brand new and it's hard because we don't really. It's hard like if you're in a room full of people to talk and you don't know when to speak up, and so right now it's a little kind of awkward. I think once we get more comfortable and know each other, it'll be a little easier. It's split wreck. I know. I know. The problem is that I don't know what questions to ask. Like right now, all of a sudden, I have all these questions. I know exactly what I want to ask. And then I get done here and my brain goes on to 50 other things. And then all of a sudden, it's like, I know that I want to ask questions. And then I can't even put words on paper while on the computer. So I'm getting there. Now I have a lot more questions, though, since we've been hashing it out here. I think John is taking off. See you later, John. Hope you have a good week. Hope it's not too stressful. And stay safe. What's from the author? I believe you need 42 points. I think you have to have 42 total points for the author one, Happy Valley. Because I have the paper right in front of me. I'm cheating. What else? Oh, Split Rock said it. 42 points, and only half can come from electronic media. Thanks, George. Take care. Have a good night. Have a good week. Hopefully you don't get too much rain down there. I know. All right, where's this? How does one find an NMRA division to join? Everyone say it should be close to you, yet all the ones I see close to me are not close. 2 hours minimum. I'm confused on that question, Sparky. I mean, I don't know how to, like, because, like, so the state of Florida is chopped into 4 pieces. And there's the north, the south, east, and the west. I don't know how it is up there in the Canada. I mean, most of the stuff that's happening here in our state, most of the people live on the East Coast, so they're about 2.5 hours away from me, straight on the other side of the state. I hate when I look under the layout and there's a random wire hanging down, not connected to anything. Well, you may not want to touch it unless the power's off. Why are you looking under the layout? And my hat keeps shrinking or slouching down. It's terrible. ECJ, when will you be back live? Am I not live right now? When will I be back live again? Is that a trick question, Rick? I don't know what you're getting at. I think my next Sidetrack Sunday is in April. I think it's my regularly scheduled because I think there's 5 weeks. So I think I'm at the end of the month in April, if there's 5 weeks. So it'll be a while. Exactly. Don't look under the layout. Yeah, I'm having a hard time with the digital magazine because I'm still used to a piece of paper. Like I still like to open a page, and I know that ages me. And the having it on my phone is. I wish it would be on the computer. I can't. It seems to only be the app on the phone. I don't have it on the computer. If I had it on the computer, it would be easier for me. On my phone, it's really kind of tedious to sit there and like try to make things bigger and try to read it. So I haven't really been reading that. But I think it's just a matter of getting used to it. I don't know. It's not one of my favorite things. Yeah. It just seems like everything that I want to do, like today there was a person over on the other coast that had a bunch of stuff going on. It seems like they do a bunch of stuff all the way on the other side of the state. Or even north. You can, because when I went on there, I couldn't figure it out. I know when I renewed my membership, they gave me the option for print, and I declined it because I'm like, oh, just save paper. I don't need a stack of magazines, and then I have all of the uh, magazines going back into perpetuity or whatever. So I figured, why not just go digital? It's easier and saves a tree. Now I want print, and I went on there and I can't figure out how to get it in print. Like Canada and the USA is so spread out. It seems like it is just a spread out. The Maritime Division just started back up a few years ago. So next closest is Quebec and Ontario. Wow. Yeah, for me, it's like all the way on the beach that direction, or all the way on the beach that direction. And there's no, well, technically the beach that direction, the beach that direction, but whatever. It's nothing like right here. See, John knows. John's got it. Thank you, John. So my next show will be April 30th. That's the 5th Sunday. Hey, Randall Ellison's in the house. What's going on? Do a lot of driving. Lots of driving that guy does. In-scale enthusiast membership. I like the magazine they send quarterly. Yeah, you have to sign up when you renew. That's where I made my mistake. I was like, no, I don't need it. Yeah, I kind of do. Then why don't you all open your branch of the club? Heath just has a couple of Yahoos test it out for you again. Wait, what is this? Heath just have a couple of Yahoos test it out for you again. That sounds like fun. A little blue smoke. I mean, yeah, I thought about doing like a woman's club or something around here, but can't even find a regular club. I don't even know how to like find people. Like, what do? Put a sign on a telephone pole? Hey, are you interested in joining my club? I will be the Ontario division, but I think it's 2 chapters. Mm. I think that's the hardest thing about these days. It's like when you hear back in the day, everybody could walk to the grocery store, you walk to church, you walk here, you walk there. Everything was you walked it. Now it's you're getting in the car and you're driving 45 minutes, an hour and a half, just get to work and and home. So you spend 3 hours a day just driving in your vehicle to get to and from work. And then anything you need to do is spread out. You're not walking anywhere. And half the time there's no sidewalks anyway, so you wouldn't want to be walking out there. And then nobody obeys the traffic laws. So I mean, there's that. Sparking Heath, yourself, open your own branch. I don't know what the parameters are for that. I don't know what you have to do to get all that, to be sanctioned and that kind of stuff. Plus the responsibility. It's like you want the infrastructure already there so you can just join. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just bounced. I'm a member of the C&EI Historical Society with 2 magazines a year. It's a wealth of information on the railroad I model. Well, that's kind of cool. That's really kind of cool. Yeah, I haven't found anything for Sal. I found stuff for like Union Pacific, Steam, T-Track, In-Scale. I'm at the easternmost part of my division, about 1.25 hours to get to the middle. Wow. What did he say? We are creating a subgroup of my division, the Manhattan Modelers. Oh, I've heard you mention that, and we just created a website, an email list, etc. Oh. I feel like if I did it, nobody would show up. It'd just be me. Just be me in a room. Division I belong to is large geographically, but not a lot of members. It seems like there's a lot, like Sun City Center. Of course, everybody's retired, so they've got more time on their hands. Yeah, that would be. Has been trying to create the virtual region division. It would be for members who physically live so far away from the main group meeting area. That would be nice. How long is Gordy president for? Like, what's the run on that? I think he's already been in there like a year or two, right? Okay, I have a question about the SIG status thing because I looked into that when I was thinking about doing a club. And from what I'm reading, you have to already have a newsletter that you've been printing out. You already have to have membership. You have to have, like, there's all these things you have to dot and cross and check off. So how do you get to that? How do you accomplish that when you're just starting out? Mystic, I'm not a member of anything. I'm a lone wolf, dangerous when cornered. I'm tired of being a lone wolf. Oh, and if you do join, there's the interchange, which is their Discord server. Yeah, I joined interchange, and I felt like I was getting state secrets trying to get into that thing. Good gravy. Yeah, I did join. I did join it. What was it? As of last week, there were 500 members on Discord. It's 2 years. Has Gordy already been in for 2 years, or am I just like time's just zooming in my own brain? I saw my name. We have members and an email list already. Man, nice job. Good job. Yeah, I got nothing. I was always a lone wolf modeler. Meeting others, that model has really helped me, and I have met a great bunch of people. Yeah, when I've been to the shows, it's not so good. I'm lucky I've got Steve Childers down south of me, but unfortunately, it's like getting to him. So Steve needs to move a few doors down, and then maybe some of you guys could move into the same neighborhood, and we could have like a cul-de-sac barbecue and talk trains. 3-year term. Okay. Yeah, I saw you join. If you get lost joining, just message me and I'll help you out. Yeah, I got in there. I was in there. The sad part was, it's not like I'm new to Discord. I've had Discord for like a year or so, and my son got me on it just so I can communicate with him. It was not like I didn't know what I was doing. And the funny thing was, I helped my sister-in-law get on it like a month ago, so it wasn't completely illiterate to it. And for some reason, I completely didn't know what I was doing. Did it all digitally, very easy to reach out and invite people. But the problem is you already knew who to invite, right? You already knew the names of people to invite. I am starting ground zero. I don't have any knowledge of anybody around my area. I don't have any knowledge of anybody. Like, I could name you one or two names, and they're on the other coast, and they're high up in the thing. I say high up, like they're part of the Florida thing. Just keep changes going there. Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that. Do a lot of people run for president of the NMRA? Way too many channels. So, Humanity, how many channels do you have on your Discord? Because you've got a lot on yours. I'm not judging, I'm just saying. I know, John. I I understand why though. I know why. I get it. I'm kind of in the same boat. So, but yeah. I found one person, I knew another, and then it spread out, and you only need people as members to support what you are up to. Right, right, right. No, well, yeah, that would make the most sense. Yeah, it's like it's weird. It's like I clearly I'm not running for president of NMRA, but it's like I would like to like be involved somehow so that I could have a voice and say something and do something and have some connections to understand how to like do things and take things to the next level kind of stuff. But I don't live on the other coast. It's funny because I was thinking, oh, there's a space for someone to take over the AP section on my side. And I'm like, well, first you got to do all these other steps before you can be that AP person. Holy cow, 500? Oh my lord. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so you're under 20 and okay. And that's a lot. That's a lot. I saw there was a line and I didn't get any farther than that. I have a hard time getting out of because I used to have a hard time getting out of yours and then getting back to my son. I couldn't figure out how to switch back and forth. Do 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 do. Yeah, I feel like Gordy is. I think he's doing a great job. You do not need to be an MMR to be the AP chair. Right. I know I understand that. I'm just saying I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything yet. Like I haven't volunteered time. I haven't done anything. So no, Nisha, delete the comment fire. It's 200. Even still, 200. I mean, that's a lot. But it's a giant organization, and they're trying to bring everybody together from all across the globe. So I guess you gotta break it down. I guess 200. Only the cool kids see all 500 channels, Heath. It takes more than blue smoke to get all the 500 channels. It's like cable. I gotta know somebody to get those free channels. That's fantastic. What is Corey saying up here? Garden Railroad used as a Margarita Express would be nice. Yeah, I would like a Garden Railroad. Some margaritas in it. That would be nice. Nice, cool shade. I don't have any shade in my backyard anymore. That tree's gone. I had a nice tree back there, and they took it out. So yeah, I'd like to be more involved in NMRA. I don't know how to go about that. A limited amount of time to do stuff. I mean, I'm going off my experience with PTA and student advisory committees and all that kind of stuff, Girl Scouts. And I do realize that there is a lot going on into it. It's not just show up and be there. I mean, you've got to be. Well, that's not good. Dun, dun, dun. So again, it's hard not to be critical because it's easy to be like, I don't like this and they should do that. But then you have to remember that unless you're ready to put up and help, then you really can't complain. Um, and it takes time and effort and energy, and things don't just get done overnight. That's why I think Gordy's doing a great job. I don't really have much experience with the person before him because I didn't pay any attention. Now I'm more zoned into what's going on, but yeah. So all right, you guys. Well, I didn't really have much tonight. Just kind of a chit chat. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time. I like hanging with you guys and working through some of my issues. You helped me figure out how to ask questions with my fellow MNR friend. Director at large, treasurer, etc. Oh, all right. Actually, I think they have. I've got the thing here. I'll have to look at it. Plus, too, I got the newsletter for our section, and the guy was saying that if you have anything that you want to add to it to help him cover white space, blank space in the thing, to let him know, and you might get stuff published. So that'd be an easy way to get parts for the author thingy too. What does this say? I think a component local club, go to off sessions and watch too many live streams. That is a life well lived, my friend. Life well lived. What is this? Can't. Nah, I can't imagine. Heath didn't even get upset when he's got blue smoke. He just like plays it off. He was doing like operations one night with everybody and the stress, and he was still like, da, 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 da. I mean, after the show, he might have been crazy. Sean, you're absolutely welcome anytime, my friend. Anytime. That is very true, Possum Bayou. Very true. All right, you guys. Have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I will see you guys on my channel. April 30th, I think, was the date. And until then, I will see you guys in the live streams. Take care. Good night. And Robert Darby, take something for that knee. Maybe you should ice it. All right. Bye bye.